Hi guys, you join me and I'm back down at Horseshoe Lakes. I fished last week and had a very good result, 14 fish in total. So I decided to come back down because I've only got a few nights this week, 3 nights. And I'm not fishing next week, got a week off. And then probably I'll be back down St Ives, so I thought I'd come back down here, have another go. Try my luck again after that great result. So I arrived this morning, had a good walk around, had a look all round Summer Bay, as I had such a good result last week. There was fish in there, but very few. So for whatever reason, they'd definitely moved out. Talking to a few of the anglers, hasn't been fishing well over the weekend. They seem to have quietened right down. Didn't really see anything in Winter Bay, so I decided to set up on the point, boat point, which is the swim in between Winter Bay and Summer Bay. So you've got a lot of water out in front of you that you can see, so I can keep an eye on that and hopefully I'll see a fish or two, and if I've got to move then I'll move, but for now it's as good a place as any to start. Good interception point. Decided to go in here. There's 2 rods out in front of me and 1 out to the left towards the weed bed, the entrance of Summer Bay. Put quite a bit of bait out like I normally do, and we'll settle down and see what the evening brings. Hopefully it won't take too long, maybe tonight or tomorrow morning I'll have a fish and I can stay in this swim for the next few days, but if not I'll have a move in the morning. But until later on, I'll update you probably in the morning now. So until later on, cheers guys. Well, good morning guys, that's the first night done. Yesterday afternoon and evening was very quiet. Didn't see any fish. No real signs anywhere on the lake. Like I said, the whole lake's been fishing quite quiet as a whole for the last few days. But just after dark I did start to hear a couple of fish out in front of me. And at 10 o'clock my rod was away. I had my first fish of the session. The rod just out towards the weed bed, out towards Summer Bay, and I landed an absolute cracking 23 pounder. And believe it or not, it's a fish I caught last week, a real old looking fully. You wouldn't believe it really, the amount of fish in this lake, and within a week I've caught the same fish twice. Anyway, happy nonetheless. So I'll give you guys a look at that fish now. First fish of the session, 23 pound on the button. We're up and running. About 10 o'clock at night. So it got dark about an hour and a half ago. We were away with this scaly carp, a fish. Great start to the session. Very happy with that one. First one I've managed to land in the dark. Hopefully a few more will come along tonight or tomorrow morning. Happy days. Getting back. As you can see guys, well worth catching for a second time. So then after that I had a couple of tench, so it's been quite a hectic night to be fair. And then about 2 in the morning I was into my second carp. That was a fish of 26 pound plus. Unbelievable battle off that one. Beat me up on the bank as well. It just was a very, very angry fish to be fair, but you know, happy. You know, it was going well. First night, already 2 bites. Can't ask for more than that. So I'll give you guys a look at that fish now. Second fish of the night, 26 pound, 6 ounces. And this one is a little bit feisty. Gave me a very good scrap. And hopefully still a few more out there. See what the rest of the night brings. You guys look at the other side. Hopefully it's coming through on the camera okay. There we go guys. Let's get him back. As you can see guys, lovely fish. The nighttime footage doesn't really do it justice, but you know, happy with that one. And then just before first light I had a couple more tench, and that sort of continued throughout the morning. Oh, deep on that rod. I think that's a bird's picking me up, to be honest. Check that. Sorry about that guys, where was I? Well, that did turn out to be a bird. That's kind of part and parcel of fishing this lake. You're going to get pestered by the birds from time to time. To be fair, I've fished lakes a lot worse than this, and to be honest I don't mind the birds being on me and diving on me. Any feeding activity in the swim is good activity in my mind. It definitely attracts the fish. Fish see the water being disturbed and the fish diving on an area and they come in and investigate, so I really don't mind that, you know. So you just got to sit back, relax and chill and kind of forget about it. But where was I on the fish in front? Oh yeah, basically I had several more tench throughout the morning, and then eventually I did hook into another fish, but unfortunately that hit a weed bed and came off. Part and parcel of barbless hooks, I'm afraid. Kind of got to take the rough with the smooth with that. So that kind of brings us up to date. You know, I think between wading through the tench and the birds picking me up, I will pick up the odd carp. You know, like I said, it hasn't been fishing well, so I'm happy to have had 3 bites already within the first 24 hours. So we'll see what the day brings and the night, and I'll keep plodding, keep trying, and hopefully I can nick a couple more in the next night or two. But for now, that's all from me, so until later on, cheers guys. Right guys, I'll just give you a little look at the swim that I'm in. So as we come down towards the swim, it's swim number 9, known as Boat Point. Swim that's got a lot of water out in front of it, loads of options, very popular swim. Once you get to the front you'll see why, because you're out in the main body of the lake. Basically over there, that goes down and round the corner, which is Summer Bay. Got one rod out there, straight into this wind, just hacking in out towards that big weed bed over there. I don't know if you can make it out, but there's a big weed bed over there. So one rod out there, and then come around to the front of the swim, sort of the main point of the horseshoe. It's right on the curve. I've got 2 rods out there, out to a clear spot between the weed. So loads of water out there, loads of options there, and then you've got this side as well. This side goes down and round into Winter Bay. Winter Bay's over there. This side's got deeper water, like I'm fishing on, where it sort of plateaus up into that shallower water and goes round into Summer Bay. But there is deeper water out to my right, but I'm not fishing out there. Not really seen anything out there either. As you can see, loads and loads of options, loads of water. Put plenty of bait out again, and it's definitely paid off in the end. Been a steady sort of session, but another very rewarding session. Really enjoying my time here at Horseshoe. Unbelievable venue. So as you come right round, you can see loads of room here. You can use this as a double swim, so you can sort of fish 2 rods each, 2 one side, 2 the other, or whatever really. And then sort of a mat down there, bivvy there. So loads of room, nice private swim as well. Next peg then is up round past them geese over there, just the other side of them cabins. The car park and cars over there, and there's a day only swim in that corner, and then the next peg's right over in Summer Bay over there. Absolutely lovely here though. Beautiful lake, beautiful fishery, it's got some stunning fish. Can't really say more than that really. So there you are guys, that is a little look at my swim. So until later on, cheers guys. Well, good evening guys. Hasn't been too hectic today, but I have managed to put one more fish on the bank. An absolutely stunning linear, one of the original horseshoe fish I would imagine. And the fight was unbelievable. What a battle. Just would not come in, would not give up. It was fighting that hard, his head was down and its tail was coming out the water. It was just absolutely crazy. Unbelievable scrap. Over the moon with that fish. It's what a creature. So I'll give you guys a look at that fish now. Fish number 3, 25 pounds, 10 ounces. Real old horseshoe fish this. Absolutely stunning. Unbelievable scrap, just did not want to come in. Long lead fighting machine. Other side, with a nasty mark on that side. I'll give that some treatment before it goes back. Very, very happy with this. Unbelievable linear. Let's get him back. As you can see guys, absolutely stunning old dinosaur, unbelievable horseshoe fish. Well over the moon with that. Like I said, I've had a couple more tench today throughout the day, but it's been pretty quiet. Not seen anything anywhere. Not seen anybody else catch. Not heard anything from around the lake, so it is fishing tough. So I'm going to put some more bait out now in a minute and sit on it for the night and see what happens. I think between wading through the tench and the birds, hopefully I can keep picking up and nicking the odd fish, and it's turning out to be another great session. I can't complain. 3 sessions, like I said, not blanked yet, so as long as I can keep putting fish on the bank, I'll be happy. So for now, I'll update you guys in the morning with how things have gone throughout the night, but until then, I'll see you guys later. Cheers guys. Well, good morning guys. Apart from a couple of tench last night, it's a very quiet night. Got a couple more tench this morning as well. Where the carp are and what they're doing, I'm not really sure. But as long as I'm still getting bites and activity off the tench, I'm still confident that the carp might turn up at some point, either today or tonight. And if I can nick 1 or 2 more before going home tomorrow, I'd be very happy. But if not, doesn't really matter. I've had a couple of fish anyway. It seems to be getting harder as the session goes on. The weather isn't great. Still mid-20s and very high pressure at the moment. There's not much point in moving because the whole lake is exactly the same. The fish aren't sort of showing anywhere, or anybody's catching anywhere really. It's just one of them periods of time where the fish just aren't feeding. But I'll keep trying, I'll keep plodding, keep trying to do the right things, keep the bait going in, keep freshening up the spots and the rigs, and hopefully there's still a chance for a fish or 2 yet. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll update you guys later on. So until later on, cheers guys. Right guys, just sort of talk you through my bait for the session. Starting with the spod mix, buckwheat, maple peas, and maize. What I've generally been using since I started on horseshoe. And slightly bigger items, slightly harder items to deal with the nuisance fish. And then I normally go with whole boilies, but I've crushed these that sat on the bank by hand, crushed them between my fingers. Takes a bit of time to do 5 kilo, but it's definitely worth it. The reason I've done that is because the birds are on me big time, and I think they're finding it very easy to pick up whole boilies. So the boilies I'm putting in my mix aren't lasting very long, so I decided to crush them up so I can keep more bait out in the swim for longer. I've gone with the Milky Fizz this week just because I'm running a bit low on the FSB. Happy to use any of the baits, so it doesn't really make much difference. It's one of my favourite baits anyway, the Milky Fizz. Definitely suit this water as well, I think. And then rig wise, standard go-to slip D rig, stick of FSB, stick mix, one of my special wafters. I have altered the rig again slightly. I've gone back to my old 15 just because I haven't really been struggling too much with the weed. The weed's quite bad close in, but out in the lake it's not too bad, so I've gone down to that just because of the clear water. I think that'll give me a bit more of an edge and hopefully put me an extra fish or two on the bank. But we'll see. If I have to go back up to the 25 I will. But there we are, guys. That's basically what I'm putting out in a swim this week. So there you are for now, until later on. Cheers, guys. Well, good evening, guys. Just a quick update really. We're heading into the last evening now. About an hour left of light. It's been a very quiet day. Had a couple more tench, but not seen any carp. This is the first time I've ever fished here and not seen a single show. For whatever reason, they're just not on it at the minute. But this place can turn on at any time, so you just never know. Could wake up in the morning and it could be fish all over me, but we'll see. I've gone through the motions. I mean, I put some more bait out, I put fresh rigs out, I've done everything I can, so it's just up to the carp now. But you never know, you can keep trying, keep plodding, maybe we'll put one or two more fish on the bank. But for now, I'm going to get myself something to eat, have a cup of tea, get my head down and get up in the morning and hopefully see a load of fish showing over my spot. So until later on, guys. Cheers, guys. Well, good morning guys. What a difference a day makes. Last night was very quiet. I think I had one tench about midnight, but apart from that, not a lot really happened last night. But just on first light, the rod was away and I landed an unbelievable 28 pound common. Biggest common to date, only my second common from the lake, but the biggest one to date. And what a fish. What a great start to the day. Really happy with that. Like anyone knows, I love a common, so I'll give you guys a look at that fish now. Fish number 4, the session, coming just after first light. 28 pound on the button. What a fish. Biggest common to date. Just blown away with this. I absolutely love a common. It's been well worth the wait. Been tough going. Yesterday, a whole day, sort of 24 plus hours without a bite. But kept the faith, kept doing everything right, and the results have come in the end. Unbelievable fish. Guys, look at the other side. As you can see, some absolutely stunning fish in this lake, but I won't keep him out any longer because he definitely wants to go back. Let's get him back. As you can see guys, great fish. Over the moon with that. Well worth carrying on and putting the effort in. But no sooner had I just put that fish back, one of my other rods was away, and that turned out to be an absolutely stunning 32 pound 12 ounce mirror. Black as your hat. Unbelievable fish. And turned the session totally on its head. And from well over 24 hours, probably 36 hours of blanking to two fish like that. 60 pound brace. Unbelievable. Over the moon. Unbelievably happy. And as you'll see now in a minute, what a fish. So there you are guys, I'll give you guys a look at that fish now. Second fish of the morning, 5th of the trip. First 30, 32 pound, 12 ounces. What a morning this is turning into be. 60 pound brace. Unbelievable. Just got the other one back and this one was away. Come good in the end. Keep trying, keep putting the effort in, and things like this do happen. What a fish. This side's even better. Unbelievable creature. Enjoying my time here at Horseshoe, that's for sure. Wow, it's getting back. As you can see, unbelievable. Probably the best looking fish I've had out of here so far. What a fish that was, and an unbelievable fight off it too. Just can't believe it, you know. It's all come good again for me. Horseshoe so far has been very kind to me. Every session I've managed a 30 and several upper 20s, so which were all probably 30s back in the spring. So it has been kind to me. I'm doing something right. Seem to be putting the pieces together quite well. So I'm going to give it until this afternoon, because it's still only early morning now, and see if I can nick another one today. But if not, I'm over the moon with what I've had, and I'll give you guys a final rundown a bit later on before I pack up and go home. So for now, it's all from me. Cheers guys. Well guys, given it till dinner time and nothing else has occurred after them couple of amazing fish this morning, so I'm going to slowly pack down now, and unless one of them rods go off between now and getting the kit in the car, then that's it from me really. It's been another successful session. It's had its ups and downs, it's been a tough going on times, but it's ended up a decent session in the end. Another 5 fish landed, nothing under £20. Can't do more than that. It's an unbelievable session really. £23 was the smallest fish, 2 mid-20s, an upper 20 and a 30. You know, if I could do that every week I'd be one very happy man. So I'm really enjoying my time here on Horseshoe. It's been very kind to me so far, and I'm sure I'll be back down again soon. I think my next session is probably going to be at St Ives unless something changes and I end up back here, but for now that's all from me. So tight lines, until next time, bye for now. Cheers guys.